Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for, for the week of September 13th through 19th of 2021. And you know, it's an amazing time. Not only in terms of weather, like look at this, this is fabulous, you know. Of course, I do the reading a little bit early, but still, it's still, you know, mid-September, and it's amazing outside. It's beautiful, and here anyway we haven't had any frost at night or anything. Like it's been fabulous, and so let's just treasure that, because we don't always get that, do we? So let's just appreciate it. So this is your general reading, which means that it is a collection of all the guardian angels for all the Sagittarian people. And so as such, some parts of the message might not be for you. They might just be for somebody else. So you take what resonates and leave the rest. It's all good. Okay. All right. One card left to get out. We'll just see what they want you to know for this week. Okay. Okay, one more card, angels. There it is. Okay. All right. So this looks pretty good. This looks really good, actually. You've got a new opportunity just coming in, it feels like. Yeah, it feels like something brand new that you've kind of been looking for something, looking for change of some kind. And here it is. It's coming now. That it feels like it's been ripening. It feels like it's taken a little bit of time, but things are now falling into place. They're lining up, and now you'll be able to take this opportunity and at least look at it. You know, it feels very good. It feels like what you have been looking for, and so here's the time. Yeah, it feels really good. It feels helpful is the word they're giving me. Okay, that I'm not sure what that means, but helpful and prosperous. So that helpful, that feels like both ways. You helping them and them helping you. So whatever the opportunity is, whether it's a job or a home or a relationship, it just feels kind of like you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, is kind of how it feels. So making sure you're upholding your end of the bargain there, and everything then will be good. All right. And so it does say that you've been waiting a little bit for this, and the wait has been worth it. And this is something it really resonates. It feels like it really suits you well, and where you're going to feel really valued and comfortable while stretching. Interesting. Okay, so you'll have to learn some new things, but it's things that you know you are fully capable of doing and learning, and that you just feel so welcomed there that it becomes easy to, you know, to ask the questions, and to you never feel stupid for asking, is how this feels. Yeah, what a great way to be, right? Yeah, definitely worth waiting for. Okay, so finish what you've started. So it feels like, you know, that new opportunity is something that will take the place of something you currently have. So let's say, for example, if it's a new job, you need to finish the old one first. Don't abandon it. Don't walk out partway through. You know, give your notice and work your full notice before going to the next thing. You need to finish what you've started. It's really important for you, for your sense of integrity. Plus, there's something, you know, in the future at some point that it would come back to bite you if you didn't do it right. There's something about that. And so just make sure that you're all above board with everything, and, you know, that you're not leaving a situation in anger or in frustration or without communication. right? You still need to follow through with those things. You still need to be in your integrity and do all that and do an exceptional job of that. Yes, because you can, because it's how you work usually, right? Some parts of that, it feels like it's going to be difficult or something like that. Be diligent. Make sure that you've got all your things finished. Yes. Okay. All right. So, environmental awareness. So, what does that mean to you? It feels very much like it kind of means different things to different people, right? So, if there's an opportunity to get involved with, like, I don't know if it's recycling, certainly on a personal level, you know, don't use your garbage can for something that can be recycled. But it feels like bigger than that. It feels like if there's a way to, I don't know, maybe it's like ditch cleanup or something like that. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? There's groups sometimes that will go around and clean up ditches. Now, I feel like that's usually in spring, but that's kind of the message that I'm getting. And so, so be aware of the environment and of your part in preserving it and keeping it. Certainly, definitely be grounded. You know, if you can spend some time just with your feet on the earth, your bare feet on the earth, that would be really good. You know, lay down even on the earth, on the dirt, on the grass, or, you know, in between the trees. Get really grounded. That would help you so much. And that's part of this as well. I think that's what they're talking about. But it's not clear. Like I feel like I'm not getting the whole message. So if there's more that you know of, then you know for you, right? If you want to drop a comment below, that would be great. If there's something that you know of that is not fully coming through for me, tell me how that relates to you. Okay. All right. And so it's time for a little bit of quiet time. And so this is, it's not just being quiet, it's being introspective. So when you're having your quiet time, don't be watching TV or a movie, don't be reading a book, don't be on social media. Just be with yourself, like you're meditating. Do this when you're outside, joining with the earth, and really get to know what's going on inside of you, what's making you tick, what do you want, right? Because as soon as you know what you want, then you can go after it, then you can ask for it, then you can really create it, you can manifest it. And so you take some quiet time and some getting to know what's going on inside of you so that you know what to ask for. Because otherwise you're still manifesting, just you're doing it accidentally. And so it's always better than to do it deliberately so that you are asking for and creating what you actually want instead of what just accidentally comes your way, right? What you happen to think of one day and so now it comes to you, right? So keeping in mind, and you know, have a journal when you're outside laying on the earth and write down what you're feeling and what you're wanting and how you want to feel and what's best for you in terms of feeling good, right? And so really get to know yourself that way. It's great. It's really great. And then you can let go of the stress. They're telling you there's just nothing to worry about. So whatever stresses you've been holding on to, you know, this new opportunity that's just coming for you now is something that it feels like it's been a little stressful for you. But that time is over. Your stressful time is over. You know, something new is definitely coming for you. And so you can let the old, which was stressful, you can let go of that. If you continue to hold on to it, then your new situation is going to become that as well. Because that's what you're creating. It's what we were just talking about, getting to know what you want so that you can create it. And so if you don't let go of this stress, then you will create more stress coming to you. It's how it works. It's the law of attraction. And it works just like the law of gravity does, right? Always and in every situation. So that's how that is. So this has been a pretty quick reading so far. So let's get one more bit of guidance here from the daily guidance cards. Oh, hang on. Okay, one more bit from your angels. Assertiveness. Yeah, so with this new opportunity, there will be time and it'll be appropriate for you to put yourself out there, right? Again, for example, if it's a job, you have to kind of toot your own horn in your resume, cover letter, interview, whatever. You have to be very clear on what you're good at and that you will like it there and that they will like you and that that you're a good fit for that, right? Or same if you're going for a new home, whether you're buying or renting, look at it and really be assertive for what you want, right? If you're meeting new people and forming new relationships, putting yourself forward a little bit to show your real true self. So assertive does not mean in your face. It doesn't mean being aggressive. It doesn't mean being loud. It just means that you have boundaries and you hold to them. It means that when somebody says, hey, you should do it like this, and you know very well that won't work for you, so you can say, oh, no thanks, I got it covered. That is you being assertive, right? Instead of saying, all right, fine, I'll do it that way, right? So you know what's best for you. And so you will need to stand up for yourself. You need to create some boundaries so that people don't just, expect you to follow, because it's not always in your best interest to do that. So whatever is your best for you is what you need to be assertive about. Okay, great message for you. Okay, all right. So Sagittarius, I did not bring my globe out, but can you help me? Let's just make some energy and let's beam that beautiful love all over the whole world. Start with yourself. Yeah, best place to start with always. And just send that everywhere, all across, like everywhere around you, until it gets further and further in circles, bigger all the time, till we've covered the whole world. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. Sagittarius, I want you to know that I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.